Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're exploring one of South Africa's most sought-after coins, the 1991 2 Rand. We'll uncover the story behind its design, why collectors around the world prize it, and which specific varieties reach the highest values on the market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this 1991 2 Rand coin has a fascinating history and some surprising twists. So let's dive in. Background: the 2 Rand coin SRES introduced in 1989, the 2 Rand coin replaced the larger denomination notes and became a staple of South African circulation. It was notable for its bimetallic composition, a silver-colored center housed within a golden outer ring. Long before many countries adopted the style, bimetallic coins were relatively new globally at the time, making the 2 Rand both modern and symbolic of South Africa's evolving monetary identity. The primary purpose of the coin was everyday use, but for collectors it quickly became a piece of interest due to its unique design and relatively low mintage compared to smaller denominations. The 1991 South African 2 Rand coin is one of those coins that at first glance looks ordinary, but once you understand its background, varieties, and rarity, it becomes clear why collectors around the world consider it one of the most interesting modern South African coins. Introduced during a time of major political and economic change in South Africa, the 2 Rand coin represents both innovation in coin design and an important chapter in the country's monetary history. For collectors, the 1991 issue stands out not because every coin is rare, but because the most valuable examples are hidden among everyday circulation pieces. The 2 Rand coin was first introduced in 1989 as part of South Africa's move toward higher value coins to replace banknotes. At the time, bimetallic coins were still uncommon, and South Africa was among the early adopters of this technology. The 1991 2 Rand is a bimetallic coin with a golden outer ring made of nickel brass and a silver-colored inner core made of copper nickel. This two-tone appearance made the coin durable, easy to recognize, and difficult to counterfeit, which was especially important during a period of economic transition. The design of the 1991 2 Rand reflects national identity rather than individual figures. The obverse features the iconic protea flower, South Africa's national flower, symbolizing strength, diversity, and resilience. Surrounding the protea are the inscriptions South Africa and SUID Africa, representing the country's bilingual heritage at the time. The reverse carries the South African coat of arms used before 2000, along with the denomination 2 Rand. This design places the focus on the nation itself rather than on political leaders, making it historically significant that in terms of mintage, the 1991 2 Rand was produced in relatively large numbers, meaning that circulated examples are still common today. A typical worn coin found in everyday condition usually has very little value beyond its face value. However, value changes dramatically when condition, rarity, and minting errors are taken into account. This is where the most valuable 1991 2 Rand coins come into play. The most valuable standard examples of the 1991 2 Rand are those preserved in uncirculated condition. Because these coins were heavily used in daily transactions, finding one with no wear, sharp details, and full original mint luster is surprisingly difficult. Coins graded in mint state, especially MS65 and higher, are scarce. In this condition, the coin's surfaces are clean, the bimetallic colors are bright, and the strike is strong. A 1991 2 Rand graded MS65 can be worth many times its face value, often selling for tens or even hundreds of dollars depending on demand and certification. The real excitement for collectors begins with mint errors. Bimetallic coins are complex to produce, and any mistake during minting can create a rare and valuable error. One of the most valuable error types is an off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank is not properly aligned during striking, resulting in part of the design missing or shifted. Minor off-center errors carry a small premium, but major off-center strikes, especially those showing a clear displacement of the inner core, can be extremely valuable. Well-preserved examples of these errors from 1991 can sell for several $100s. Another highly sought-after variety is the double-struck 1991 2 Rand. A double strike happens when a coin is struck more than once, creating overlapping or shadow images in the design. When this doubling is bold and clearly visible on the protea or the coat of arms, collectors are willing to pay a significant premium. Strong double-struck examples are rare, and when found in high condition, they can command prices far above normal market levels. One of the rarest and most valuable errors on the 1991 2 rand is bimetallic misalignment. This error occurs when the inner core and outer ring are not perfectly centered during the minting process. Because the inner plug must fit precisely within the outer ring, any misalignment indicates a serious minting error. These coins are difficult to find and highly desirable. Strongly misaligned examples, especially those certified by professional grading services, can sell for several $100s and sometimes much more. The most valuable 1991 2 rand coins are those that combine rarity with condition. A major mint error in uncirculated condition is considered a top-tier collectible. Coins that show large off-center strikes, dramatic misalignment, or strong doubling, and that are also certified in mint state, can reach prices approaching or even exceeding $1,000. These are the coins that serious collectors compete for at auctions, and they are often referred to as trophy pieces. Professional grading plays a major role in determining value. Coins certified by reputable grading companies are trusted by collectors and investors because their authenticity and condition are guaranteed. A 1991 2 rand graded MS66 or MS67 is exceptionally rare and highly valuable. These top-grade coins show almost perfect surfaces, full luster, and outstanding eye appeal. Even without errors, such coins are among the most valuable examples of the 1991 issue. Market demand also influences value. South African coins have gained increasing attention from international collectors, particularly those interested in modern bimetallic issues and transitional historical periods. As interest grows, prices for high-grade and error examples of the 1991 2 rand continue to rise. Coins with clear documentation, original surfaces, and strong visual appeal consistently perform well at auction. Proper handling and storage are essential for maintaining value. Cleaning a coin can permanently damage its surface and significantly reduce its worth. Collectors should always store coins in protective holders and handle them carefully. Even small scratches or discoloration can make a big difference in value, especially for higher-grade examples. In conclusion, the most valuable 1991 South African 2 rand coins are not the worn pieces found in circulation, but the rare survivors that escaped heavy use or left the mint with fascinating errors. Uncirculated coins, especially those graded MS65 and above, are highly collectible. Error coins with off-center strikes, double strikes, or bimetallic misalignment are even more valuable, with the rarest examples reaching impressive prices. The 1991 2 rand stands as proof that modern coins can hold both historical importance and serious collector value. What may look like an ordinary coin can, in the right condition, become a true hidden treasure.